guys! Hoi hoi hoi! Right. Oh man, hay fever. Right, which one to do? I mean, that one she could put 2 dummies in, maybe. Okay, do I want... Hi Vixen, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. I am absolutely streaming with hay fever. Help me pick a box. So I'm starting work on the dummy fairy box. And I can't decide what size box to do. So this one I might fit 2 dummies in. But then I'm thinking if I do a tall one, maybe I can get rid of like two dummies at a time. Hay fever's a nightmare. Yeah, it is seriously kicking my bum. I don't think I've been able to actually smell anything for about a month because I'm just full of it. Maybe if I get one of her old dummies, let's do a measurement. In fact, let's get the one next door. And here's one she finished with earlier. Oh, hang on. Why is my camera not working? Grr, it was working right up until... Right. Deactivate, activate, come back to life. Yay! Why does it look orange? It's a pink dummy. How is Bean doing? She is good, thank you. She is good. She is growing so fast. So she's... That is really bugging me. That is the colour of the dummy. And that is how it's looking on this camera. What the heck? Let's just give it a bit of a clean. Excuse me. Don't poke you in the eye. And come back to life. Okay. Yeah, I cannot get her to give up her dummies. That is the pinch point at the moment. So we've come up with this story that the dummy fairy, a bit like the tooth fairy, will collect the dummy but take it off to a sad little child that doesn't have a dummy and needs comfort. And in return she will leave a thank you present of like a book or something. So now I need to make a fairy box for her to put the dummy in for the fairy to collect it from. I like the idea of like the small box because it looks sweet. But then if it's a big box, maybe I can get 2 dummies at a time. Let's see if it'll even fit in the little box. Am I a terrible parent? I'm lying to my child at such an early age. Thing is, I've got to the point where she's like, okay, they can have my dummy. And then I'll say, but you can't have it back because it will be gone. And then she's like, no, not happening. I'm so close, so close. Right. So the inner box, I'm actually reading the instructions. Whoa. Cut each base, embellish, yeah. 2 of the largest dies, cut 1 tab off, use the remaining tab to join the sections together. So that must be for the outer box. 2 compartments by joining the below die together until the tabs are folded and adhered to be left below. This is why I'd be rubbish on the design team, because my brain doesn't seem to understand. I don't have one of those. Do I? Excuse me, dummy. I've got this one. No, that's that one. Which makes the base. By joining the below die cuts together. Huh? Take two of the largest dies as shown, cut one tab off the panel, use a maning jab. Yeah, so that's the bit that goes around the outside. Now create the two compartments of joining the below die cuts together. But that's like a squarey one. It's been a while since I've streamed. Because, yeah, it's just been an absolute nightmare getting back on. See, that's that one. Am I being incredibly dumb here? So they're the shapes I have. Oh, thanks. It's nice to be back. So yeah, they're the shapes I have. But it's saying cut this out. Well, we don't have that. Wait, is that... Hang on, I am being dumb, aren't I? It's two of these together. Yeah, so that's my box. So that will fit a dummy. It might be tight. That's the side of the box, that's not gonna fit. Crimson! Wait, you're streaming. Are you not streaming? I thought you were streaming. I'm so easily confused. Did that? Oh. Yay! Yay! Crimmy's playing Palia, which is why I got very confused when I just saw her. Okay, so this one is not going to be big enough. Bless her. I've been lurking in Crimson streams, but I haven't got to annoy her very much. Right, so that's a no, because it's not big enough. I feel like this one might be the same. So I think it's literally going to come down to what size fits, isn't it? Oh, I think I'm cutting through the plastic. Ah, get off. Yep, never mind. Ugh. Right. Instructions, whoa, instructions. Okay, so you've only got this little space. Make the box, cut the square with a... Okay, so that shape. So I'm guessing it's... Square with two flaps. That one. But then that's got that bit attached. Yeah. I think it's going to be tight. Let's let's not risk it. Wait, that's the same. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudgy fudge. Let's get rid of these. I move my bin about every time I'm in here, so I never know where my bin is. I think it's going to come down to these two, because this has got a tiny box too. I didn't realise how tiny the box was. Okay, that's 3 down. I was like, oh, this is going to be really hard, you know? It's going to be so many choices. I'm going to end up making a couple and deciding which one I like the best. No, I think it's going to be, if I can get one that's actually going to fit anything. Oh my lord. Can't get it back in. 1. There we go, it's in, quick. Put it to the side. Right, so we said that's going to be the same, or I said. So now we're down to these, weirdly, the 2 smallest packages. Oh, okay, so I put the oh, cute little butterfly. Right, let's see what you look like. Do you pop open? Oh, yes. I can open an envelope, I can, I promise. Right. Please say you've also got instructions. There's no instructions. All the elements you need to create the beautiful box, the panels, alongside a kaleidoscope lid and base. Konzo, hi. Okay, so one, 2. I might get 3 in here. And this is literally going to be a make it up as you go along jobby. It's fine. What's the worst that can happen? So, how many sides? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can make it as wide or as narrow as I want. But how do I make the lid? Ah, fudge. I can't use this. I've got, okay, so this is just for panels. I was thinking this made this, but I've got no lid or bottom. I don't think they do this anymore. Oh man, I have a die set I cannot use. That somewhat sucketh. Okay, so that one would have been perfect, except I've got no bottom or lid for it. Fudge. Okay, I might have to rethink how the heck I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm really gutted now. I might have to message Funky and be like, Funky, do you guys still do this? Because I'm a moron. And apparently I only have half of a set. Damn it. Don't you hate it when that happens? Okay, so our last hope, otherwise I have to go back to one of the ones that I don't think is going to fit. Okay, so I started making this once before and I never actually finished it. and there's no instructions. Wonderful. I like it when they put the little instructions in so I know that I'm actually doing it right. Okay. So this, but we've got that. I think I'm going to do it in thin card, and then I'm going to do it in thick card, and we'll see how we go. Man, I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted over that. So are you off today, Conzo? Or are you working? Where's my paper? Conzo's like, I've just come to watch you suffer. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to message Funky and be like, Funky, blah, blah, blah. And then she'll be like, you idiot. You don't need that. Just do this. I'm trying to get the most use out of this paper because I feel like I'm going to be cutting a lot. I'm doing the thing that you're always told not to do. Oh my god. Such a heavy machine. So what's everybody's plans today? Are people off, enjoying the sunshine? People working from home? People due to go to work? Hoi, welcome back. I said Vixen. Welcome back, Consul. Often up in a place called Ballymena. Getting a door? Okay, I'm now picturing you driving around with a door attached to the roof of your car. Now Chris is ringing. Hi, Chris. Oh. Let's not break the whole thing. Okay. So we have this and this. Oh wait, that's got stringy bits. So, where have I put the lid? Where have I put it? Stringy bits are in this box. So I guess that makes the inside bit. How to work the internet. Oh, bless him. How is Chris? and then we fold that like that. No worries. Okay, so that's going to sit like that. And then we have another one for the other side. I will do this in stronger cardstock once I work out what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and that's going to go like that. So we do the same thing for there. And then that would obviously be the inside. And then we have this one. I really should write stuff down. When I manage to work out how to use something, I should write it down. So that then I don't go through this pain the next time. And then this goes this way. And then this goes this way. And then that goes that way. Okay, so then we have so that goes like that. Wait, no, hang on. So that sits like that. What does that attach to? Oh, because... Okay, no idea what that means. So that'll go like that, and then that'll go like that, but then that doesn't go together. Yes, it does, it does, it does, it does. Okay, let's just try sticking some of this stuff together. Oh dear. So that would go like that. And like that. Okay, so that's one side, and then I might have had a eureka moment. I might have had a eureka moment. Where are my doodads? That's my doodads. Right. Can I get any more? No, okay. So it's going to go like this, and this is going to come over here. And go like that. And I'd better put a bit more on so it don't move. Okay. Let's see if my eureka moment is anywhere near right. Oh dear. How do I not have enough room? Let's see if this works. Oh, come off. Right, so you go. There you go. Right, you come over here. I'll worry about you in a minute. I glued you down. Right. Fold you. Otherwise, I might have to go wandering in YouTube and see if I can find a explanation on how to use a die kit. Right. So then if you go like that, by Jove, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. So that would sit like that. And, oh, that might be the lid. Are you the lid? I don't know. Right, let's glue you down. That's what I could do. I could have like a little collection of these so that next time I go to use the set, I've got my little example one cut out and I can remember how to do it. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Right, so you stick on there like that. I feel like this is going to be fine until I get to the last one. And then I'm going to be like, ooh, my fingers don't fit. Go. Oh, it popped off. There we go. And then you're like that, and then you're like that. Yes! Yes, I think I've got it. Well, one bit of it anyway. Oh man. Hey, it's not like I'm doing this where anybody can see me make a complete hash of it. That's it. One day I'm going to learn to practice off stream. When nobody can see me fail. Okay, oh. Why did you not stick? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have one piece. And then we have this piece. So, see, that's got a nice top on it. Interestinger and interestinger. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to shout them out in chat. So it's going to go like that. That's going to attach onto there. Okay, so that's on there. It always used to crack me up when I used to be able to catch the lives, because whenever they'd bring out a new 3D thing, the measurement would be on how many Lindt chocolates you'd get fit in it. You're here but not here? Oh, while you pack up the lounge? Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. My sympathies go to you, H-Bomb. Let's hope it's a bit cooler where you are, because I imagine packing up in this heat would not be fun. I'm totally stalling. I still have boxes to unpack that I haven't done. Whoopsie! Right, so that goes like that. That is our exploding box, which is... It's dummy size! Right. Does this fit? Is that how it goes? It goes like that! It goes like that, guys! Okay. Boy in there, 4 days to box up half a house. I send you cool wishes. And then you just pop it out. Okay, let me get a bit of string. Okay, let's leave the dummy out. Otherwise I can see me accidentally losing the dummy in the display box. So it's gonna go like this. Bless you, H-Bomb. No stress. Okay, actually, only being able to fit one dummy in the box might be a better way of doing it, because then it's like a slow wean for her. I feel like I'm making up words right now. A slow wean, rather than shock horror. There's probably a better way of tying this, but this will do the job for my own demo box. Okay, and then that squishes in there. Maybe not quite as tight as I've done it. That'll be alright, won't it? Cute little fairy box. I wanted more sides. I will be honest, I wanted more sides to play with. But this might be doable, because my fairy stencils are tiny. Oh my god, I got loads. Right, that's the end of the fairies. let's make some room. Anybody coming in is going to be like, why has she got a dummy on her desk? Streaming is so scary. Okay. So these are... Oh, this actually works quite well. I'm liking this. Well done, Tonic. Ah, that's all of them. Perfect. Couldn't have tried that better if I... Couldn't have tried that better if I tried. Couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Let's get this mop out of the way. Right. So... that would kind of work. The big moon one. I mean, the moon works quite well because then it's like dream, isn't it? It's gonna be tight getting it all on. That's the only trouble with this box being so tiny. That works. That's a definite contender. Why is my screen so... Something funky has just happened to my camera. Ah. Okay, let's do what you should never do while you're live on stream. Faff with the settings. Oh, that's actually near the colour. Why am I doing this while I'm streaming? I'm an idiot. Okay, that actually looks more... Things are actually showing us the right colour. Yay! Okay, sidetrack over. I am such a squirrel. Why did that just default back? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so we have this as a possible contender, or trouble with that one is you lose a bit of the face there. I think I like that one. Okay, it's between these two, I think. That one's a bit too big. I like this one, but it's really hard to get the whole thing on the top of the doodah. You can just do it, just. And then we have that one laying down. Put these ones away. What do you reckon, chat? Do you guys have any... That's my laying down one. Any preference on what you think would look best on the top of the box? That one kind of looks like a young fairy to me. I don't know why, it just has little kiddie head vibes. Well, so does that one really. Might go with this one. Might go with that one. Put those there. I don't know, maybe I'll make a couple and then decide which one I want to use. Because that wouldn't be done up as tight as that. Right. So now I want to do it in my thicker cardstock so it actually stays in one piece. I wonder if I cut you like that, cut you like that. I feel like I should have a disclaimer that pops up when I do this. You should never cut more than one die on a sheet at a time. Do not do what I am doing. Where's the lid? Oh. Oh, I can't do it sitting down. Just being lazy. Hi Gwen, how are you doing? And Phantom, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. And yes, I do apologise, Gwen. It has been ages since I last streamed. Wow. I've done a couple of sneak-on streams, but yeah, it's been way too long since the, as I like to refer to it, the move from hell. Good, thank you, good. It's nice to be back on Twitch. Well, it's nice to be back streaming. So I'm working on a fairy box today. So the idea is that my little one puts her dummy in the fairy box and the fairy will take it away, a bit like the Tooth Fairy, to a little child that needs a dummy to comfort them and leaves a little thank you gift, and then we will wean her off her bloomin' dummies. Sometimes I think it was the biggest mistake ever giving her a bloomin' dummy. But yeah, children will chew on something. Right, if I put this one, okay, so I'm not going to get all the bits cut out of one sheet, but I feel like there's not as much left over going in the scrap box. But yeah, what are you guys up to? What's the fun things happening today? If there are any fun things happening. It might be an absolute disaster. Oh, sorry. It's like an earthquake when I use this die cut machine. Currently crocheting fingerless gloves. Nice! That is something I desperately need to get for winter. I suffer so bad with my hands. I keep saying that I'm going to learn to crochet. I do my own made up stitches, but I can't crochet properly. I did plan to learn when I was pregnant, and that didn't happen. And then I planned to learn when I was on mat leave, and that didn't happen. But one day, before I retire, I will learn to crochet. You know, really setting the time frame there. Before I retire, one day. Oh, ad breaks coming in. Blooming ad breaks. I mean, I don't want to rush it, Phantom, you know. Give myself a nice deadline of like 30 odd years. I might get there. Right, let's pop this over here out of the way. I absolutely love my Tonic die cut machine. I love the boards. They are the best cutting boards I've used. But it's so bloody heavy. Right, so what I'm attempting to make is this. So this is kind of like an expanding box. I've done it up a little bit too tight, to be fair. Let's loosen it a little bit. There we go. Something like that. And then it just pops in there. Looks like witchcraft. What the problem I have is I've got loads of dies and stuff. To be fair, I don't have as many. I've probably got maybe about 10, not many, 3D project ones, but I'm really bad at remembering how to use them. So I came up with the brainwave today that I'm going to make a little demo box so I can remember how all the bits go together. Mainly because I've just spent like an hour trying to work out what this box has done. Right. That there. Right, plates can go down here for a minute. So, you're that bit and you're that bit. So, what I might do is put the dies away before I lose them. There are some really, really pretty like borders and stuff you can do with this. But I'm not going to this time. Do I want to? Yeah. What games? Okay, are we in the middle of an ad break? I don't know. Let me have a look. Don't think we are. I think we're good. It's not telling me. I'm going to assume we're not in the middle of an ad break. Those borders are beautiful. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I was going to do it directly on here, but I'm thinking I might still do the panels separate. and then there won't be any overlap of blending. I think that's a better idea of doing it. And to answer the question of what games do I stream, it varies. It really does. I have done on stream. I've done chill things like Stardew, House Flipper, a bit of Planet Zoo, but I am atrocious at it. If you want to see something, I think we're in an ad break. Okay, I'll say all this in a minute. You're too small. You're the right size. Okay. Don't really want a difference. I think I hate the ad breaks. I hate the ad breaks. If I could get rid of them, I would. I hate the ad breaks. I hate the ad breaks. They are really, really annoying. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Do. Chat will be back soon. Chat will be back soon. 2, 1. They should be back. Are you back? Never quite know, because sometimes the ads just keep going, which is even more annoying. Okay. You're back! Yay! I hate ads with a passion. If I could get rid of them, I would. But yeah, what I was saying is the games vary. I've done really... It is! I've done really, really chill games like Stardew, House Flipper, Lemon Cake, that sort of thing. I've done some of the theme hospital, not theme hospital, they're not called that, 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus, that sort of stuff. But then I've also done the Witcher series, 1 through to 3. I did Fable through 1 through to 3. I did Maneater. So it's and occasionally I used to do community games like Overcooked or Human Fall Flat. It's a real mishmash, really. One thing you will not ever find me play, unless I'm being tortured by the community against my will, is shooter games. I do not like shooter games because I'm terrible at them. But yeah. What sort of games do you like to play, to watch, to talk about? If you like Planet Zoo, H-Bomb, the lovely, lovely, incredibly talented H-Bomb, who thank you for the follow. And on a side note, on YouTube you'll see some little like snippets of cards that I've made in the past that she's edited out of VODs for me. It's so cool. I will get my bum in gear and I will talk to her about doing some more at some point, but yeah, since the move from how it's been really hard to stream. Yeah. I am slowly able to get back onto it more as things calm down. But yeah, my main thing is card making. Occasionally I'll do a bit of diamond painting, or I did needle felting and cross stitch, but I always come back to me cards. Right. How far do I want to go with this? I think I'm gonna score them all, then do my panels, stick my panels on, and then put the whole thing together. I think that's going to be the easiest way of doing this. But yeah, hopefully, I keep saying soon because I keep hoping it's going to be soon, but my other half thought he'd filled his late shift. It hasn't. So when he actually manages to fill that position, I'm hoping to come back and do 2 evening streams a week on like a set schedule, and then maybe pop on occasional weekends as and when I'm able, because he works a lot of weekends, so I can't stream anymore because obviously I've got the little one. But as I am on holiday this week, I am taking advantage while she is in nursery to jump on and hang out. I feel like if Karen was watching me do this, she'd be absolutely horrified. Yeah, so it would go like that. Right, so I need my panels. You like to play modded Stardew Unpacking. I played Unpacking. That's the one where you're basically going through somebody's life as they move between apartments. Am I thinking of the right one? No, I can't be, 'cause you've got 200 plus hours. Small roguelike called Shotgun King. Never heard of that. Which is the only shooter game you'll ever play. And Sticky Business. A few others, but response was getting too long. Oh, bless. It's hard, isn't it, when somebody says, what do you play? Because you're like, well, a bit of this, a bit of that. Right. I'm actually going to use these bits, I think. And I'm going to... I'm going to cut them bigger than I want, and then I can cut down the bits I want. I'm trying to be cleverer. Watch it backfire. So one of those, and then I want 4 of these. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay. So then I want to go like this. So I've got a roughly area. So most of your time crafting, you like to make bobbin lace, crochet and sew. Okay, can you explain what bobbin lace is? So bobbins, I only know is going on like sewing machines, and I'm guessing that's not what you mean. And my camera has gone really, really funny again. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I'm not even touching any settings right now. It's just mucking about. There we go. Right, so what I might do is use that as my guide. And cut some more of these. Bobbin as in wooden stick, you twist and cross then stitch patterns with thread. Wow, that sounds cool. That sounds very, very cool. Do you have like an Instagram or anything where you share any of this stuff? Because that would be very cool. Sorry, I now feel like I'm interrogating you. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry, Phantom. Welcome to my stream, where I will then proceed to interrogate you about everything. Gee, I wonder why people don't come back. True. I'm looking YouTube videos of experts. It's beautiful. It sounds amazing. I feel like I've become a very lazy crafter since having the Litlin, because it's like even my cross stitch, I've gone over to, rather than doing counted cross stitch, which is what I've always done, it's what I learnt on. I've now gone over to printed, so it feels like a cheat. So I've got the image printed on the canvas and I'm just cross stitching over the top, because every time I tried to do cross stitch it just went horribly wrong, because you'd start working out where you were at and then it would be mummy, or just crying when she was really little. You didn't post your work on Insta at the moment, it's just still very much a beginner. You'd love to start that. Do it, honestly, do it. So I started streaming as a bit of a joke that grew legs. I said to my other half that at the time I couldn't find any streamers that were card makers. Well, that's not true. I could find two, but one was German and I think the other one might have been Spanish. I'm not really sure. And unfortunately, as I can speak neither of those languages, I couldn't follow along. So he said about doing it, and I was like, oh yeah, whatever, nobody would watch me. I'm rubbish. I'm absolute rookie. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But people do. And then you get, since I've been doing it, I've got really helpful constructive feedback, which is what I was after and desperate for. And it's lovely, don't get me wrong, when everybody's like, oh, that looks nice, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it's even nicer when somebody's like, that's okay, but why don't you try? And then you kind of develop new techniques and try things. And I went off on a total tangent there, sorry, I'll shut up. I'm also an absolute nightmare at hoarding all my scraps. A tatter, but her content wasn't for you. I joke that I'm PG-18. So I have an 18 channel because sometimes the conversation gets a little bit what I would consider not PG. And sometimes a couple of the community are a little bit out there, but I try to keep it as family friendly is the wrong word, but like I don't tend to swear and stuff, although if you look at my clips you would think I swear all the time, because I think it took a year or 2 years before they got me to swear on stream, and it was like everybody went crazy then clipping any time I slipped. I was like, alright, I'm human. Chill, people, chill. Right, so these are going to be my side bits, which is where this lady's going to lay. So what I think I'm going to do, is I think I'm going to do like a purpley, pinky blue blended panels, then do my silhouettes in black, and maybe put a bit of this Nouveau paste that's got a bit of shimmer to it on. Not quite 18. Oh no, it's fine. You're fine. Trouble is, I can do my little silhouette in black. But will my diamonds look alright in black? Do you know what? I might just do it and then see how it looks. Yeah, I might do it, see how it looks, and if it looks awful, I can just do some more. Right. This is the part of the stream where I apologise to anybody that is like, pure craft is the wrong word, but anyone that doesn't mix their brushes. I'm terrible. I have one brush for each colour. And I use all my blues on the same brush, all my purples on the same brush. And I know that's really triggering to some people, so I do apologise. Do I want pink? I think I do want pink in it. I think you're orange. Oh, you're pink. I think. That might be fine. I have no idea why that is in with my blending brushes. I'm sure it's in there for a reason. I just don't know what the reason is. Okay. Right, we're going to use a little bit of this scrap actually, just to... Clean is too strong of a word, but you know. Just make sure the colours are the colours they're supposed to be. Yeah, I think that'll look alright. Okay, right. Trello board time. So I have a Trello board. You thought they were giant toothbrushes. They're not far off. I've even got... So I haven't actually bought any supplies since January, but I may have bought a few before. So I recently purchased these. So I now have these brushes. They're really, really soft. I mean, a clean version looks like this. Oh, that's even bigger. I didn't realise they... Oh, that's perfect. I've now got different sizes. Sorry, tangent. So yeah, they're really, really soft. They're like... what could I say they're like? I suppose they're like a really soft brush. They're really, really, really soft. And then I use, these are just like really, really mini versions, which is what I'm going to use for the stencil. I used to use, or I tried to use, like daubers that I see a lot of the proper crafters using. I'm really bad at using them. I get really harsh lines. And then somebody recommended these, and I haven't gone back. They're just so lovely to work with. Okay, so Trello board. So I did start, I say start because I never finished it, to document a lot of my craft supplies so that chat can help me out. So let's have a little look at what colours I want to use. I might just go for Hobbycraft because they blend really easy. Right. Tertine. Where is tertine? very high tech. Oh no, you're struggling. Oh wait, I've got that as purple. Which purples do I want to use? You're like a pinky purple, so I might use you. Let's go with those ones. I'll use that blue. You're back. Welcome back, welcome back. Do, 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 do. See, if I was doing Galaxy, I'd go quite dark, but I feel like I want this quite light. Yes, let me permit you. Hang on, I've got to have a keyboard. Permit. Why is it not picking you up? Because I'm spelling your username wrong. That would be why. Okay, should be good to do it. I think I'm going to go girlier. Rather than the darker galaxies I normally do. Assuming I can actually... Aha! There we go, that's pink. We'll get you out in case. Right. Yeah, so okay. Let me see if I can get it. Insta search. Oh, there's a couple. How are there two people with the same username? What is on your Insta? Oh, I don't know. There's a couple of people with that username. Ouch! That was my knee. Right. I'm stalling because I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong. No, you're not coming up in my search. How bizarre. Oh. When you start posting, we'll be able to find it maybe. Right. I'm not sure if I want red. Do I have a red brush? I feel like my pink is my red. Yeah, my pink is my red. 2 underscores. Nope. Weird. Wait, did that even pick any ink up? This might... I feel like this might be too small to get the effect I want. It's where the community start going, oh god, she's off again with her blending. She's obsessed with her old blending, she is. Where I go pick up Bean and my nails are just completely ink covered. I don't know if I'm actually going to use the red. You have the link. Okay, hang on. Right, there you go. Oh god, I hate the noise my mic makes. Ever since I moved, something's broken in it. And it doesn't like it when I do a lot of things now. Weird. Huh. Okay, I will have to play with that later on because that's just weird. I'm not getting the colours I want. Maybe it's because it's on such a small space, it's just not doing what I wanted to do. There we go, that's starting to darken up a bit. Oh no, it's splodged. Okay, it's blending out, it's blending out. That's better, it's actually starting to darken down a bit now. I don't want it dark, but I don't want it too light either. So I might just try it and see how it looks. My nails look awful. But I... Here's me black, there's me black. I did go for a phase on stream where I think I drove everybody nuts because I was doing so much ink blending. Right. I put it like that. Let's cover the red up because I didn't even use the red. I'm just going to stick my finger in it. Good night, sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's see if I totally ruin this by shoving black on it. Sorry, it's just the hearth. I think if I can get a nice black layer underneath, and then I'll put a bit of paste and that on top. Zerk, how you doing? Lurking, I've stuff to get done today, no worries. Lurk away, my friend, lurk away. I feel like the blending underneath is actually mixing with the black. Wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should have left it to dry. Oops. Rookie mistake. Come on, get the ink in that little teeny tiny hole. Okay. I might do the sparkles in grey. I don't think yellow would show up, would it? try it. Let's try it. Whoops. I want the teeniest one for this. Is it showing up? Oh, it is. It is showing up a little bit. I'm definitely going to end up absolutely rainbow coloured in all the inks by the end of this. Right. I like that. I like that. I like that. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. Right, now I want this, which I haven't yet opened. Oh my god, I can't get it open. Come on. Wonderful, it's all up my nail. Lovely, I'm now covered in sparkly black paste before I've even got any on my work. Really need to invest in an apron. It's not a good sign. Right. I want... Let's use this teeny tiny spatula. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. No. That's not going to work. Okay. What do I have that I can use? I don't want to use one of these. I use this. Actually putting it on a bit thicker than I wanted it, but may not have a choice. Why can I not get this off properly? Ugh. Definitely need to invest in an apron. That's something you don't see often, or I don't think you see it often. Aprons. trying to get the tip of that wing. Come on, get in there. There we go. See how that looks. Oh no. No. The paste has gone under the stencil. I don't like that. That is a lot harsher than I thought it would be. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Clean that off. Oh my god, my spatula thing's just fallen apart. I don't think it was supposed to do that. Ah! I don't know where to put it. Okay, I think I like the background. I think I like how it looked with the black silhouette. I think I just need to leave it at that and not add the paste. I was just trying to get a shimmery look to it, but that looks awful. Right, tissue. Oh wow. Never mind. Right. Keep those because that worked fine. Oh, hey there. So we just need to cut another one of them out. Right. I'm going to do a similar background, but I'm going to just put the blue on top, I think. Wow, that pinky pad is really, really juicy. It keeps splodging when I first put it down. I'm just worried that everything's going to come crashing down on my desk from the vibrations. I might need to move my storage unit over a little bit. Pop some blue in here. go. Put some more purple over here. Mix it over here with some of the pinkier purple. Goes like that. Just try and blend it between them a little bit more. I'm going to add a bit more of this. I'm making this up as I go along. I feel like I need a bit of purple. No, maybe a bit of pink. Put that over here. Okay, that'd be one background. I'm going to leave it to dry. We'll do the other ones. I kind of want each one to be slightly different. I mean, I did think I could mirror a background anyway. Start it off in strips this time. I think my purple's running out. But blue and purple does tend to be my go-to galaxy type backgrounds. Yeah, I think it's that. Let me move this over a little bit. Let's see if that's a bit better, because that's driving me up the wall. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's definitely driving me up the wall. Yes. I thought it was my mic, it wasn't. It was the display units. Yay! Put a little bit of pink on this one. Try to press really lightly. I'm going to bring it over here. There we go. Blend all those together using this third colour. Fourth colour. I can count. Here. Yes, this one's going to be a lot bluer. Get it a bit darker. It's too light. such a shame that fairy went all splotchy and horrible. I wonder if I'd have used a doorbell, if that would have had a better effect. Maybe. Never mind. So it's definitely got a lot more blue in it. Do I like that? Yeah. So that's two of our corners. Corners, sides. Right, now for this one. Oh, I hope H-Bomb's doing alright with her move. It's kind of the weather you just want it raining for, don't you? So it's miserable outside, and you don't feel as bad about being stuck inside doing chores. Do. The blend looks quite harsh on camera. It's a lot gentler in person. What's going on outside? Let's put this one on the end. Oh, it's got me a breeze. Yay, breeze. I think I have every window in this house open. Wow, those open. Go. Let me stop putting blue in it. Oh. That's it. Pick up on the blue. Definitely have to scrub my nails before I go get my lip then. They'll be like, what have you been doing? Oh, I've just been doing plenty backgrounds. I'm getting it all over myself as well as the background. Oh my god, it's a stew! Yes, you have travelled back in time. Long, long ago. How are you, Stu? How are things in Stewland? I was talking to I didn't call him Equal then. Echo about you 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago when I was streaming. Nearing better than they should be. I love your responses, Stu. Welcome to Fairyland. This was my first attempt. Yeah, it went horribly wrong. I like the shimmer on her. I don't like it's like splurged out everywhere and makes her look like she's melting and deformed. So yeah. We're gonna try again. Yeah, if you do not know the awesome, the very talented, and the very docile tones Spartan Stew, do check him out. He likes to torture himself on Ringworld and make it as hard as he possibly can. Can you invert the fairy so she has the colour blend and the white is in the background? I could, but the stencil is so fine, it would be difficult. I might do that on a different one, but yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be done, Stu. That's the way you're supposed to use it. So of course I'm not. Right, so I just need to cut one more of these to replace the one I fudged up. Copy the stencil and use the copy. Possibly. Look at Stu being all crafty minded. Next thing I know is Vixen will come in here and say something really kind and flattering to me. what I'm doing, Stu, is I'm making a little box like this. So this bit opens out when the ribbons are taken off it, and it sits in there with its little lid. And these panels are going to go around the side. Well, that way. Oh! They're going that way. So that one's upside down anyway. It's just as well Stu came in. So yeah, they'll be going on that way. I forgot they're the other way up. So yeah, you're creative, you have definite right brain and left brain that can lead at any time. So at the moment, the proper one is in pieces, so that I can put my panels on. I couldn't remember how to use the die cuts, so I did a dummy box to try and work it out. But I'm hoping if it's really pretty, she might be, I don't know, a bit more willing to give up her dummies. Because, you know, putting them in a pretty box makes all the difference, right? I'm still waiting for Stu's crafting stream. It's going to come one day. We'll rock up and he'll be there with all his pens and papers, showing everyone how it's done. For the lady, well, it's for Little Bean. It's for her to put her dummies in. Hence why I have a dummy on my desk. Not for me, obviously. I'm well beyond the dummy needing stage. Your art is in vibrations, word and music. Oh, that is so poetic. I've missed you, Stu. I could literally picture him just going, my art is in the music. All of his grand gestures. I used to get on at Jeeps all the time to do like arty stuff, but I can't do that anymore. So now I'm like you. You love how I imagine. Oh yeah, there was a whole as you said it. Stu's gonna be like, this is why I don't come into her stream often. When she actually, you know, gets her acting gear and is online. Oh, itchy nose. Sorry, hay fever is horrendous here right now. Are we actually hotter than you guys are right now? I had to laugh because I was joined a conversation at drop off, and the person was saying about a holiday, and I've been talking to somebody the previous day who's going abroad on holiday, and she was so annoyed, and it just, hearing the words holiday, weather and temperature just flashed me back to that conversation. She was like, I go on holiday to get the sun and get away from the cold, and it's warmer here than it's going to be there. I was like, yeah, that's got to be galling. You're one of my top views in the last 5 years. Aww, Stu. because I used to put him to sleep, you see. I don't think I'm going to be top anything with the lack of streaming I've done this year. But hopefully it will all change. I will be back regularly. With my nonsense and my singing. A bit of colour over here, a little bit over here, and then we want this pinky purple. Dominate your streams, not your streams dominate you. Yeah. I have missed it. I have really, really missed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with Little Bean. And she is obviously the most important, but I have missed being online and hanging out with you guys and winding up Vixen. Although I've kind of done that a little bit off stream, but yeah, I haven't even wound Vixen up as much as I used to. Sad times. Okay, so they're all of a pattern, but they're all of different amounts. And I promise you, the blend is much gentler in real life. My camera is just being obnoxious. So that's those. Right. Let's get our fairy on the right way up. Okay, that makes me feel better now. Knowing that I'd done it upside down anyway and I couldn't use it makes me feel a little bit better to the fact that it went wrong. Right. You go up there. That's what I was going to use, but I'm not using. I'm using these. Right, where's my laying down fairy? I think I want to like that. Do, 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 do. Is this the one I've just done? I don't know. I don't know. It's the right way up. It's the right way up. I feel like, oh god, not again, not again. Do, 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 do. Okay, I just need to work out how I'm going to get a bit of shimmer into this old fairy, because it's got to be shimmery. To be fair, I'm doing all this, and the likelihood is the first time she touches the box, she's going to destroy it. But we can try. So what are you up to today, Stu? Or are you just chilling? Probably. I'm so jealous. I think I'm going to go back to work for a break, you know. I'm going to be absolutely shootered. Right, that's her done. Now for me little stars. Probably destroy the box, that was, but not today. So I've decided other than those get groceries. Yeah, we gotta do that later as well. The cupboards are bare. You gonna buy some muffins? We would have done better to plan today yesterday. You have a slight plan, you know you're going to get groceries. And it's only like 8 in the morning where you are? Random guess of a number. Wheat is home. I've made muffins in a bit, you do that. Last you made was brownies. I've not been very successful with my cooking. The only thing she's liked is the blueberry muffins. Okay, so that's that. That message about the affiliate is really bugging me. I stopped it, I've removed it, it's still showing. That is going to cut a lot of her off. Because it gives it quite a big border. What's
roast
that?
chicken. Because you said you didn't like the bacon and still a little bit of mayonnaise in there, but it's roast chicken salad.
Thanks.
And there's a triple chocolate donut.
Triple chocolate donut.
One each.
One
Both for
each.
you.
Fine, I will share.
There's also a cold bowl of water, but I didn't know if you want to say that for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put all the little fairies on and then we'll decide where we're sticking them. Ooh. Do I want all my fairies facing the same way? Yeah, we will for this one. Then I might do two facing the other way. Front side, then no, you don't want the fairies all the same way. Well, it's kind of, yeah.
Downstairs if you hear me.
Okay.
I turn the PC on, so if there's a drop, just let me know and I'll
Okay.
stop it.
Oh, I forgot about my milkshake. It's not so much fun drinking milkshakes if Vixen's not here. Bless her. Vixen, one of the most trolled people about. Am I conjuring a demon? No. Go. $11,5,415. I don't even know how to say that number. Channel points. Yeah. I don't really have any decent channel point redemptions. I took off the nominate card type and card base because I was just too far behind with it. I think the last big Channel Point one was when they all made me play GTA. Oh, what a wonderful stream that was. Oh, how much I enjoyed it. I thought I got out of it when they took it off Game Pass, but no. So that's 2. And then I'm going to wipe this off. Hopefully, I think once I've got the panels done, and I'm not that far off getting the panels done, I think it's going to come together really quickly. I totally missed the bin. Ah. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have a footstool under here. Because when I did the test one that I did this morning, that actually went together really, really quick. Once I worked out how it went together. The hardest thing I'm having is working out how to add shimmer to my fairies. A bit of shimmer, a bit of sparkle. So they're all pretty and sparkly. Could maybe put a bit of Wink Estella on them. That would give a sparkle. Do you want a fairy card, Stu? Sends you a nice pink and purple and yellow, sparkly, glittery fairy card. It'd be returned to sender. Address unknown. Don't love the fairy black. Better than £7 store bought any day. Yeah, the black's not worked out the way I wanted it to. But I'm hoping I can still save it. You want to see the pastel fairy on white? I will do that next. Not for this box because it won't fit the theme, but I will do pastel fairies next for you, Stu. You're so demanding. You're fine. If it wasn't a good idea, you'd drop it. I think it would be a good idea. Originally, I was thinking that. Originally, I was thinking that there'd be too much white, but I didn't realise how much of this was going to be cut down. So I will do these, and then I will do your one. And god damn it if I like yours more than this. And then finish with the black. Right. In and out lurking. No worries, do your thing. Let's hope he's lurking when I get to doing his thing. So if it looks better, he'll never know. Okay. Oh wow, that's really near the edge. That's as clean as it's going to get for now. Right, let's cut these out. Oh. Come off. Here goes nothing. Sorry for the earthquake. Do, 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 do. Ba-bum, ba-dum. Yeah. Let's flip you over. You go there. And then this one, we're going to put it let's put it like that. They're all cutting out at slightly different bits. Go. Oops. Just sent everything flying on the desk. Last but not least, oh. incoming. Again. Right. That can go in the bin, 'cause that's finished with. Where is... That's silver. I think this is clear. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's now a shimmer all over the fairy. The trouble is it has left marks. I don't know if I like that. If I do it like this, that's better, filling in the lines. Okay, that looks better. That's got rid of the marks. Okay, I like that. I think I like that more than the plain. can see me going with blimmin' Stu's suggestion. Oh, that's gonna be so galling. I mean, if I do them all, it gives them time to dry. And I could always do 2 boxes. One like this and one with the other. Ba-bum bum. That one. No, I want to do that one. Right, then we go over it again to try and smooth it out a bit more. Stuck my finger in it. I don't know. So that's those two. Those two aren't done. God damn it. Right, let's try again. Let's see how Stu's idea looks. Oh, damn it, he's back. Hi, Stu. I mean, it's amazing that you're here. I'm so glad you're here in time to prove me wrong. Ah, wrong one. Yes, that's true. That is true. I can't get this to do what I want it to do. It's just frustrating me today. It's hard to do the blend. It's really actually hard because you're in such a small space. Okay. Are you ready, Stuart? Full named ya, Stuart. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I feel like that's the better one. I know what I was trying to do with this. I can't get it to work. And it's frustrating me. So I think rather than... What's the expression? Something rather than whatever the expression is I can't think of. I'm just gonna do Stu's idea. Flog us something. Rather than flog whatever it is you flog. I still use those, but on something else. And then obviously it'll just get cut down to size a little bit. Like that. Don't you try and make me feel better now, mister. No, it's all gravy. I don't know why I've just cut this piece bigger, but there we go. I'll use this piece to cut the rest out. I just had a funny thought. I'm going to call these the Nim effect. You know how much Nim loves a bit of black? I'm going to say that if she liked fairies, then this would be her box. Right, 1, 2. Four, right. Well, I'm definitely using up my scrap card, put it that way. It's hot. So hot. I mean, I love the heat. It's just so damn muggy. Nim would love the black, she would. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Fudge sticks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. be that hot. It's, hang on, I'll have a look in a minute how hot it is. You wouldn't think it, but I've actually got a really good tan, but unless I take my watch off, you can't see the tan. I promise you, I have a lovely tan right now. Wait, we've got another mini heat wave going on. But the trouble is, it's not the temperature, it's the mugginess. So I loved it when we went to America because it was warm, but it was just warm. It wasn't warm and muggy. I remember when Jeeps came over here, he really struggled, not with the heat, because it was quite cool when he came, but just the sheer mugginess in the air. And it is 22. So I've just noticed there's an update from nursery, so I'm just checking everything's okay. I didn't even hear my phone go off. Oh, her lunches. Cool. It's 2:10. Float me a duck. It's 2:10. How is it so late? Hi Key, how are you doing? Welcome to my torturing myself stream. And Stu, that one I just made, I can't use because I did it upside down. But I have a lovely little fairy to use on something else. 22 is 17.6, that's like room temp there. It's warm for here, but yeah, it's not even the temperature. The 22's not the issue. It's the fact there's no movement. So there's no like breeze or anything, so it's just sitting there. Yeah. It's because it's the wrong way on the box. It's messing with my brain. Obviously it's not the wrong way when the lid's shut, but it feels like I'm doing it upside down. But yeah, how are you doing, Key? How's everything? I was like, how has she had lunch already? Oh yeah, because it's like 2:15. So I spent like an hour and a half doing these piggin fairies. Not even making the box, just doing the goddamn fairies. Getting yourself and Doggo's breakfast and meds. Nice. Most involved part, yeah, that's true. Especially when I keep doing it upside down and doing it wrong. Yeah, my stubborn, no, I will not change, I will not change, I'm doing it this way, and I'm like, ugh, it looks pants. I'll do it Stu's way. I might try and do it so the middle of each fairy is a different colour. It may not work. I love how H-Bomb came and was like, oh, I'm going to have you in the background as a nice relaxing background as I'm packing up. And I'm like, God damn it! Not relaxing at all. A microsystem, whatever that word is. But when they do it that way, I usually leave. Aw, Stubert. I reckon it would be hilarious to multi-stream with Stu. It would be absolute carnage and nothing would get done in any stream. If we were playing a co-op game, we'd probably both die or get kicked off, or art imitates life, life imitates art. Oh my god. Stu is feeling very deep today, people. That tidbit has been known long before you. Yes, yes. Okay, attempt number 2. We have our first panel again. Don't know. Ironically, I was learning a Shakespeare line in my German lesson. As you do. Because why know it in just one language when you can know it in 2? Don't ask me to say it because I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Can't get this where I want it. Why can I not get you where I want you? This one feels smaller. Let's have you down here. Let's have you like that. Okay, that's about where the other one was. Right, so let's do pink in the middle on this one. GT4, the phrase art imitates life, life imitates art, so often attributes to the Irish playwright Oscar Wilde. He explores the relationship between art and life in his works, particularly in his essay The Critics of Artists, where he discussed the idea that art reflects life and vice versa. The concept has been a topic of discussion among various philosophers and artists throughout history, but Wilde is one of the most notable figures associated with this specific phrase. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do 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 do. Thank you, Lucifer Stew. Welcome to the Crazy Show. I think we're giving poor Kay a breakdown. I don't know why, but I suddenly have this most overwhelming urge to want to play Medieval Dynasty. I have absolutely no idea why. I go? I'm trying to get the correlation. I don't think I even played it when I was pregnant, did I? I can't remember what I was playing. Hogwarts, I think. Cravings out of nowhere. Okay, okay. I didn't have any. I was so disappointed. That's supposed to be like the fun bit, isn't it? Driving people mad with random cravings. Do, 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 do. There we go. That one. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. They're like night and day boxes, aren't they? Oh, right. So now I want to flip it over and do the fairies facing the other way. Oh man. Top. I'm gonna be seeing this fairy in my sleep, you know that, right? Right, so I've done blue, I've done pink. So let's do this purple in the middle. Do, 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 do. With total satisfaction. I'm going to be a little bit gutted after all this if she doesn't use this box. I'm not going to lie. Fudge, 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 fudge. think I used the wrong brush. I feel like this is one of those streams where it's like, I'm going to show you everything not to do, and then you can do this the correct way. Without using tape that should have been thrown in the bin ages ago, and cutting multiple things on one plate instead of just the one. Adventurous path to get to the girl, right? That is true, Stu. Oh, that day. I think I'm going to change the tape for the next one. One more to go. To be fair, most of the tape on my desk has been on here since before the move. So it's all been well and truly used. of blue in the middle of this one. Do, 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 do. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Okay, so it's going to come around here like this. And bring the blue back in a little bit. And put a bit more pink in it. And a bit more of this purple. Over the top. Feels a little bit too pink. Let's tone it down a little bit with a bit more blue. Oh, I kind of like that. More purple. It blends together. More of this purple. Whoops. Tiny bit more pink around here. Right, and then we just want the little stirrers. We go. wheat is getting there slowly. Give this a wipe off. Right, and that's that stencil hopefully finished with. Right, die cut machine. I've got hiccups now. Die cut machine out. Sorry, it's where you get shake, rattled and rolled. No! I just cut into the wrong plate. Oh, rookie mistake, Leah. Go like that. Oh, that's really annoyed me. I've done that. Every time I see that cut now, it's going to bug me. I mean, it won't be the first time, last time. I kind of like doing it this way rather than just cutting it straight to size and then stenciling on the top, because then you don't get the inky edge marks. Let's just put you on the floor. Right. Okay, so I think it's agreed. Use these ones. And then I'll use them for something else. Something. Right. So this is the lid. Do I... I'm just wondering, do I put anything behind it to lift it off a little bit? It's like that bit is plain. That's a bit boring. I can't use any of the colours I've used on the fairy. But I could. I could use like a goldy colour. You're brown. I think you're gold. I might have to think about this because I forgot those panels. They need something and I don't know what to put in them. Huh. This is like a really subtle gold. how hard it was to put this colour down. It is so light. Okay, and then that will go on there like that. And then we need something for that corner. Might just stick this on. And then we can come back to the other bit. There we go. And then there it is. I was like, where's it gone? That's on here. Just a bit along here. We do this bit. I don't think you guys can even see what I'm putting on here. I promise there is a very light shimmer of gold going down. My arms are aching. Should be a thing called Blender's arms. So it's gonna go on like. It's gonna go on like that. Yes, like that. That's it. I will clean this mat off. Okay. So then we want the fairies to go like this. This one goes here. Goes like that. And then we're all fixed together like so. But I need my top piece. I also really need to eat something because I'm not eating yet. So this is going to go like that. She's going to be on there like that. But I think I need to stop and eat something because my head is banging and it's nearly 3 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, I really thought I'd get this finished. I think if I hadn't have restarted twice, I would have got this done. But we have half of a dummy box. We have half of it, it's half done. We're getting there slowly. And I will try to finish this on stream, but no promises. It depends when I'm next able to get online. So let's see. Oh wow, my voice went weird then. New tabs, that's what I'm looking for. Who's still on? Crimmy. Right, I'm gonna take you to Crimmy. So Crimson is doing Palia? I don't know how you say it. But Crimson is a good egg and she's fairly chill at times. Sort of. Maybe. Not really. Right, let's go raid Crimson. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys, and for all your help, Stu. My stream ending, there it is. Yeah, thank you so much for your help. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out and popping in with my here, there and everywhere schedule. I will sort it out, I promise. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, your night, evening, whatever you are doing. And yeah, hopefully see you again soon.